Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Good morning, good morning. It's still getting set up here, boys and girls. Let's see. Street fight. Street fight. This is the gang war scenario, but we are changing it up a little bit. Check, check, check. Can you hear us okay? Check, check, check. Okay. Right. I think we're there. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hello, hello. Cards. We need to do cards. You're gonna have to go shut that off and send him back to bed. All right, Nay. Are you ready for your cards?
Yep.
All right. You're going to start with 5 cards. So you have Disarmed, Lucky Break, Bad News, Sidestep, Sucker Punch. Good hand. Dave, you're going to get 3 cards. You got to focus. You got a bad feeling. And you have a clear shot. All right. Let's see now. Camera 1. Camera 4. Camera 2 is not hooked up. Camera 2. Hey everybody, hey everybody. Feels like as we get deeper into the campaign, it takes a little bit longer every time to set up with all of the extra stuff that they have. And they have a lot of extra stuff now. Lots and lots of extra stuff. So, sweetheart, boys and girls out there, you're going to see something weird pop up on your screen. Just kind of ignore it as
Nobody
I get
panic.
the camera set up. So switch me to 2. And now we're done. Okay. So there's camera 2. Camera dos. So one of the fun things we're going to do this time, instead of, there's still going to be a square in the middle of the table that they're going to have to fight over, but it is the area between these 2 sidewalks here, and then mark the boundaries going east and west, and then the north and south are marked by those poles. So the only piece of terrain that's actually inside the circle of death, which today is more of a rectangle, is the cabbage cart. The cabbage cart is inside the circle of death. Nothing else is in the circle of death. Not even the little red bicycle. Oh, so
Aw.
adorable. Okay. All right. So this is a continuation of our exciting Vice Alley campaign. This has been an absolute hoot and a lot of fun. I guess the big part of it is that we get to see all of the growth of the leagues. We get to see Red Queen totally dominating Vice Alley. She has just she has an office. She has a brothel. She has a hotel under her control. That support her. But she strong arms them. So she came out of it with a bunch of cool stuff today. She ended up getting, she has even a flop house that she has in her control. What are you looking for?
Just a place to put that.
Um, we do have two bystanders out here. And bystanders in Pulp Alley terms means that they are someone who potentially could get involved in the scenario. So when we use the term bystander, it's a very specific thing. It's not just someone that's there. No, it's we can assume that there are a lot of people around, except in a situation like this, the people have probably cleared the streets and are hiding in the buildings. But there are two bystanders on the street. There's Fred over here at this street corner,
Fred.
and there's Rex over there behind the taxi. Rex over there behind the taxi.
Ooh.
So there are two bystanders that could potentially get involved in the scenario. From her flop house, Red Queen gained an extra follower, level 1 character with 2 dice in brawl. So he's come out to help her. From her social club, she rolled and got an extra card. So she's starting with a big hand of like 5 cards.
Wow.
Yeah. And then on her random event, she rolled and got an extra card. That's what got her up to 5 total. Her brothel also paid off, and the random character that was affected by her brothel, whose movement is impaired for this scenario, is poor little Kato. Poor little Kato is impaired.
So what does that mean
So
again?
if Kato wants to move over 6 inches, Dave will have to discard one of his cards to allow Kato to move over 6 inches.
Is that for the whole scenario?
That's for the entire
That's
scenario.
brutal.
Yeah, yeah. But Dave likes Kato so much that he decided to spend his 2 saved up experience and added fierce to Kato. So Kato learned a few things at the brothel. I think he was eating out of the trash and picked up a bug, but it's made him particularly angry. In addition to slowing him down a bit,
I
so
can see that.
he is now fierce.
Eating trash can lead to
Mm-hmm.
tummy
Mm-hmm.
troubles.
Also for Dave spent his. Let's not finish up with Red Queen first. Pops made his inventor roll, and he's still experimenting with his ray projector. So he's got a little ray projector, heat ray projector. Bzzzt, bzzzt. So that'll be fun to see if it explodes on him today. Uh,
You are so mean. Can I shuffle these?
yeah, go ahead. Bessie is officially shuffling the cards, boys and girls. So want that noted.
Uh-oh.
Want that noted. Bessie's shuffling the cards. Um, on D.A. Denton's side, so Red Queen and D.A. Denton are clashing again here, as they often do. D.A. Denton made both of his associate roles, so Lavender and Russo are both have both paid off. Lavender gave him Fortune's favor, and Russo gave him a lucky charm that gives him danger sense for this scenario.
That's
So
nice.
that'll automatically pass his first peril. From his territories, from his locations, he also picked up a level 2 shooter from his hotel, and he also paid for a level 1 shooter by spending one of his backup points. I guess that's where we're at.
All right, let's get started.
Turn number 1. This is going to be an 8-turn scenario. The last time we played Gang War, it was a 4-hour game. So we're not going to do that again. By the way, I wanted to show you guys this real quick. This is, if you leave a comment, and this is after the video posts. After the video posts, put a comment if you want to be entered into the drawing for this.
It turns into this.
So it's an earlier version, I think, and I think it may even have a few flaws in it. Maybe that's why I never put it together. So if you get it and you think it's a piece of crap, then don't blame me. The other thing about this one is that it is slightly wider, and I forgot to mention that last time because I wanted to make one that could handle card sleeves. So this version of it is too narrow for cards and card sleeves. But this one you could actually use with card sleeves. So if you'd like to get one of these cool little things, I made this well over 8 years ago, and it's just been sitting in the closet ever since then. So if you would like a chance to win this, be sure and leave a comment on this video after it posts. Do not.
And we're going to do it on Thursday.
Oh. Dang it. Stuff's falling all around me. And if it's broken when it gets to you also, I'd recommend super glue. Pick a different camera. All right. We're going to start this up. Bam. I need something to drink, though. You know who my guests today are Nay and David Lowe. Say hello to the boys and girls.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
I hope you can hear them.
I think so.
Oh, that's pretty tasty.
It's pretty tasty. It boosts and energizes.
Oh, goodness me. I feel boosted and energized already.
We're going to put it to the test today.
I feel as if I've been, they added caffeine into it. Look at that. It's even an ingredient on there. How nice.
That's how it energizes you.
Yeah, that's good. Can't be good for me. I think I'll stick with my green tea.
Wah, wah.
Okay.
Who's the director?
As we start turn number 1, Red Queen is the director. Now remember, you get reward cards for injuring an enemy leader or sidekick. I shouldn't say it that way. You get a reward card for clearly winning a fight against an enemy leader or sidekick. And that's going to determine the winner, because at the end of 8 turns, whoever has the most plot points, or there's a chance that one of the leagues could actually break and leave, because we'll be well into the special rules by then. But if we make it to 8 turns and we end then, it will be based on who has the most plot points. Coffee be the nectar of the gods. I already had my coffee today. Now I'm on to tea. All right, Nay, you're the boss. I think everybody knows that, though. So, Nay, are you going to activate first, or are you going to tell Mr. Oh, you know what? You have your pre-game gambling if you want to do it. Would you like to gamble this morning? Nay, are you there?
No, I think I'm going to hold off on that.
Okay.
Because I like the cards I got. So.
All right. I think you got good cards too. Maybe that disarmed isn't super, but it could be. It could actually be really nice. Okay.
Can
Do you
Red-
want to activate first, or you want to make Mr.
Low.
Mr. Lowe activate?
I want to activate first. Can Red Queen get up to the bystander?
Oh, absolutely. She's only like 3 inches away from him.
Yep.
So the camera will catch up here in a moment. So Red Queen sidles up next to Fred here. And here is your random challenge. So one of the first things you do is you always look for the fire icon in the bottom corner. Because if the fire icon is down there, that means he is a peril and he is hostile. But in this case, it's a normal challenge. One success with might. He whirls around and he wants you to prove that you are strong. Luckily, she's got 2 die 8 in might.
Yes, she does.
You gotta check over your cards. I don't see anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll that 2 die 8.
We'll see it.
I'm gonna roll that 2 die 8 right here. Only need one success. Who could? There's no way I can fail that. Look at that, 2 successes. I'm rolling hot today. So that means the bystander now joins Red Queen,
Woohoo.
and he is part of her league. He has 3 dice in brawl and 2 dice in shoot. He is now part of her team for this scenario. All right, and he's ready to activate. You could activate him right now if you wanted to. I think that's correct. We'll say it is. I'm making it up as I go around here, boys and girls. Just stick with me a little bit.
You always do.
Just making it up as I go. You gonna keep activating, Nay, or you want D-Dub to go?
Put Jack up behind that convertible.
Hey, that's a good idea. Okay, he runs up behind the old T here. Little roadster. Little hot rod. Somebody's been fixing it up. Okay, who's next?
I'll let him go ahead. Go.
Okay. So Red Queen has activated a couple characters, and now she says, DW, let me see what you got. All right, D-Dub, what are you up to, man?
Let's see. Let's move Daddy up to the dog.
Okay, that's about a 4-inch move. You're up to the pooch. And let's see if you can draw a card. The card
What's up?
says 1 with finesse. She only has 4 die 8 in that. Let's see if she can make it. Hey, Dave, do you want to use that focus?
No.
Okay. You think the 4 die 8 is going to be enough?
Well, with you, it's always a question, but
Well,
I
I
think
guess.
I'm gonna
I guess
hold
if you
off.
want to risk it, All right. Here's for the biscuit. Okay. Well, you got a
Ooh.
success. Oh well. Good for you. Okay, that means Rex has joined you. Rex has 3 dice in brawl, 3 dice in dodge, and he cannot shoot. What are you asking me?
You're not wearing the right shirt.
Well, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
It's got kind of schmutzy from where it was chewed on by your children.
We're hungry.
Well, you don't have to eat my clothes. You think I should change?
I just didn't know if you would be upset.
No, I knew I was.
Okay.
I had a wardrobe malfunction.
Okay. All right. As long as you're okay with it. You want to do that on camera?
No, that's only on my
my
FO page or my OF page.
OnlyFans. OF.
Yeah. You want to see that kind of thing? You gotta buy one of my calendars.
Oh. Available in the lobby.
Okay. Nate, do you want him to continue activating?
Yep.
All right. Mr. Lowe, what you gonna do? Now, Jack has exposed himself over there behind that. He may be over there taking a leak on that car over there or something. So
Right.
I don't know if you want to pop your head out and throw some lead his way. Say, hey,
Right.
keep it in your pants, mister. Oh my gosh. Why did it have to go there? All right. Why? Why can't you be nice,
Why can't-
Bessie?
I didn't start that.
All right, Denton, what are you gonna do?
Okay,
Oh, there's a cute little bicycle there outside the snuff shop.
look at that. Can we get on that and write it?
No.
It's decor.
None of the vehicles are available in this scenario,
Oh,
including
can't
the
hurt to try
bicycles.
it, yeah.
I'd like to see Denton on the bike, though.
I know.
Pedaling.
I know you would. Trench coats are
All right,
deadly on a bicycle. They always get caught in the chain. What you gonna do,
Let's-
Denton?
Let's move Kato up to the taxi there on the other side of Betty.
Oh, let me see if that's over 6 inches, sir.
If not, he'll move 6 inches up there.
Okay, well, it's not. So he comes up and says howdy. Comes up and says howdy to Rex. Howdy.
Right.
All right. They're frolicking. They're playing. Hey, Rex, how you doing? Hey there, Kato. What's up, man? I think Kato's a girl, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
she is.
I heard Nay say she wanted you to keep activating.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see who I got over there. What's Dot gonna do?
What is Dot gonna do? She's got 1 dice in shoot and 3 dice in dodge. What's she gonna do with it?
I don't know what she's gonna do right now. Let's move Father O around the corner there.
And to
Uh,
where?
Does he have some cover up there that he can get to? Like
He's got a fire hydrant. He's got a post. He's got a doorway. He can run all the way to this doorway. He's got.
Yeah, let's run him up to the doorway there.
Okay. Fada O lurking inside the doorway. He's sticking his cross out through the door just to let folks know. I kick ass for the Lord. Writer's strike is still on. It's not my fault. That's all. This is the only line we gave him. Okay, who's next?
Let's move up let's see who's over there.
You got
The
your
level-
shooter.
level-
You got your other
yeah,
shooter. You got your Dottie, and you got your Denton.
Yeah, let's move up the level 1 shooter.
Level 1 shooter. Where's he going?
He's going to go up there if he can make it. If he's got enough move up past Father O to the side of the building where he can get some cover.
Okay. He is on the run, and he's pointing with his finger. Now, in the last scenario, I'm fairly sure the pointing finger was really paid off. So I expect big things out of Mr. Pointy in this game.
Right.
All right, Mr. Pointy is standing up there, and he's pointing over there towards Jack. He yells, "That's him! That's Jack Spade over there,
Right.
peeing on that car." Okay. Next.
All right. Let's move the other guy. My
Hotel.
level 2 guy. Yeah, level 2
Hotel?
guy. Yeah, hotel guy.
Where's he
Hotel-
going?
Hotel Max is going to move
Okay.
up behind the fire hydrant.
All right. That is over 6 inches. About an 8-inch move. Does he want to shoot once he gets up there?
No.
Okay. He's moving up by the fire hydrant, squatting down behind it. Okay. Who's next? I think all you have left is Dottie and Denton.
All right. Well, Denton's going to move up to the front of the taxi there where you'll still have some cover.
Sure. I like that. Okay.
And
About a 6-inch move.
Can he see Jack?
Sure, you can see Jack.
Okay. Yeah, let's throw a burst on him.
Oh, that's well over 12 inches, sir.
Oh, is it? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Right.
That's more like
Okay.
72 inches at least.
What are you using to measure that?
That's about 83 and a half,
inches?
I'd say. Yeah, about 83 and a half inches.
All right. Well, he's not going to do anything then.
All right.
He's good. And then Dot, is that she the last one that I have?
She is your last one.
Yeah. Let's just move her up to the corner of the building there.
Okay. She's a lurker. She's like
Yeah.
moves like it's just a couple inches and she peeks around the corner. You know what? They have donuts here, really good donuts. So
That's what
she's
she
gonna
heard.
stop and have some donuts and coffee. And I assume she's doing absolutely nothing else after that. You actually still have one other character because Rex is ready to activate. Do you want
Oh
to do
yeah,
anything
Rex
with
is
Rex?
ready. Let's move him up. Let's move him over behind Denton.
Okay. Rex is now behind Denton. Okay. And that will end all of your activations. All
Now,
right,
can you point
Nay.
out to me? Can you point out to me why you got it close like that? Who's his? I know who the leader is, but the other one I need to get
Points.
cards. Yeah.
Miss Yellow Dress here behind the yellow taxi.
Okay.
And she is out of line of sight. So she won't be a good target, at least for this turn. But yeah, yellow, and yellow. Yellow trench coat and yellow dress. Those are your targets. Those. That's a really good question, Nay. Really good question. Boys and girls, if you haven't already, please make sure you get subscribed to our little channel. Hit that like button for us if you're watching today. Hit that like button. That means a lot to Bessie. And hit the bell so you get a notification if you're already a subscriber. Hit the bell so you get notifications when we upload a new video. This is going to get really hot very soon as they battle in the street. Nay. You've already activated Red Queen and Jack. You still have Rook, June, Floppy, and Pops.
And Fred.
And Fred. That is correct. Fred at the corner here. Fred has not activated. All right, Nay, what do you think you want to do?
Let's bring Pops up around the corner
Okay.
and behind that, towards the front of that convertible.
Towards the front. So that's going to be a run. So I could get him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 inches. And I'm going to stop him right there to make sure we have some cover at the car. 11-inch move. He has somebody hiding behind the building over here that he could shoot at. Mr. Pointy Pants over here is his nearest target. Pointy has 2 dice in shoot, and we don't really know what Pops has in shooting until he tries it because he's got an experimental device in his hands. Does he want to shoot? Or you
Pointy? Let's get rid of Pointy because I don't like him pointing out.
Let's get rid of Pointy.
Okay, all right.
It is kind of rude.
So Pops opens up. He's going to draw X. Do you want to use your ray projector?
Yep.
Okay, so drawing X, and then you're going to add an extra +2 dice to your shooting. So Pops normally starts with 1 dice in shoot.
No, 2 dice.
2 dice in shoot. Because he ran, he loses a dice, but his ray projector adds 2 dice back in, and he's going to get 3 dice 6 versus 2 dice 6. And I guess I should ask Mr. David Lowe, did you want to shoot back, or would you like to dodge?
Is that the level 1 or level?
It is your level 1. He's got 2 dice in shoot and 1 dice in dodge.
Shoot back.
Shoot back, sure. Any cards to be used from either one of you? I don't see anything over there. I don't see anything over here. So here we go. Here's the rolling. We're going to roll for Pops first. He's the one with the gun, with the ray projector. Bzzzt. No successes.
Dear.
2 2s and a 1. Here is for Mr. Shooty Pants. He got the 2 3s. So that we're just it's perfectly average roll. Perfectly average. Perfectly average rolls. Nothing to get excited about. They're
No
just
one's excited about that.
and he's shooting over there, shooting. He's like leaning over the car and shooting.
Right.
Pew, pew, pew. The other guy's shooting around the corner, hiding his face,
But still pointing.
but still kind of pointing. All right, so whole lot of blam blam, no owies, and
Okay,
Nay is
um,
still in control. Nay, you have June and Rook and Mr.
June.
Floppy
And Fred.
and Fred. Fred also has 2 dice in shoot.
Bring June up. Can she go up 6 inches and have line of sight of anybody and still be
Yes.
in?
Yep. From
Hiding?
from the corner of the building, she can see Mr. Pointy.
Okay, let's shoot at him again.
All right. June moves up to the corner. She sees Mr. Pointy. Here goes the shooting. June is throwing 2 dice 6. Right? Yes.
Mhm.
2 dice 6. Mr. Flop, Mr.
Pointy
Shoot,
pants?
Mr. Pointy, you can roll 1 dice to shoot or 1 dice to dodge. What are you going to do now?
He'll shoot.
He'll shoot. Here it comes. Let's just drop it all.
Oh, big talk.
Boom. So June gets a 6. Shooty gets a 4. Nay, if you wanted to say, let's just call it a day, you could just block it and neither of you get hurts. Gets
Yeah, let's
the
block it.
hurtsy. Or you could say, let's take them all
Nah,
and let the
let's-
dice sort them out.
Let's block it.
Block
It's
it.
early in
Block
the
it,
game.
she says. Too early to lose June. So she's going to block that 4 and just call that a day. All right. You still have Rook. Rook is not a shooter. You have Mr. Shooty. You have a Fred here at the street corner. He could move up behind to get some cover and throw some dice over there too.
Yep.
All right. So he moves up behind Pops. And from there, he sees Pointy Pants and throws 2 dice his way. Now, Mr. Pointy no longer has any dice to shoot back, so we know he's switching to dodge. Here is the roll. Mr.
Ooh.
Shooty got nothing. The other fella got a success. Not really anywhere to go over there, Dave, so I'm not going to ask you
Right.
if you want to move. What about Rook? Rook can't shoot. Where does he
No.
want to go?
Well, let's throw. Oh, neither can the bouncer. Okay, just move both.
The
of them.
bouncer can shoot. He has 1 dice in shoot.
Oh, okay.
He has 2 dice in
Um,
brawl and 1 dice in everything else.
Okay. Move him up somewhere where he can be in hiding and shoot.
Okay, I can get you there. We're gonna move up to the street, this corner right here. Just this a little bit. Okay, so he's using that little corner of the stoop there. He does have 2 dice in. He has 1 dice in shoot.
Yeah, one.
So it is 1 dice in shoot versus 1 dice in dodge. Here we go. Here's the roll. Bam, bam. Red
Oh.
is a 6. 1 is a nothing. That means Pointy takes a hit. Pointy's going to have to roll a health check. Checking cards. Nay, is there any reason why you would want to use your bad news here to add an extra hit, or do you want to hold on to that?
I want to hold on to that.
Okay, so here is the injury roll. See if he is, and he is not injured. Pointy is a tough nut to crack.
Yay.
All we have
Pointy
left
pants.
to move is Rook, and
Mhm.
he cannot
And-
shoot. Trying to
Yeah,
see
so
how
just
far.
kind of move him up as far as he can go, but still like maybe behind that lamp post or something.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Sure. So right up behind that lamppost, and he's using that for cover. He's He's making himself really skinny behind that lamppost. And that ends the turn. We're ready to draw cards, boys and girls. Nay is still in control of the initiative. At the start of turn number 2, she draws a I'm all
Ooh, that's
right.
pretty.
Oh, that's some candy right there, boys and girls. That's big time. But, Mr. Lowe, you just drew a stumble. And that could be a game-winning card. Or completely useless, depending on how you look at it. As we start turn number 2, Nay, are you gonna gamble?
Nah.
All right. Do you want to activate the first character, or do you want Mr. Lowe to go?
I'm gonna have him go.
All right, Mr. Lowe, what are you gonna do?
All right, let's see. So is that lamppost right up in front of me? Is that the marker for the zone?
It is. It
Or
is the marker for the zone. It is the marker for the outside of the zone. So to be in the zone, you have to be inside of the lamppost. You cannot be behind the lamppost and be in the zone.
Okay. All right.
There's only one piece of terrain inside the zone, and it is the cabbage cart. If
Okay.
you're behind any other piece of terrain, you are not in the zone.
Okay.
The street is the zone, not the sidewalk.
Right. Okay. Let's see here. Let's move up.
Now, over on her side, Rook has now put himself in the front, and he is not a shooter, so this
Oh, he's
might
not?
be an opportunity to try and throw something his way.
How
I don't know.
How far is the cabbage cart from? Oh, it looks like it's far away. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Pointy is about 6 inches from the cabbage cart.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and move him up to the cabbage cart.
Okay. So
And then
that's gonna put him in the zone. So he is now in. Or did you want to have him on the sidewalk?
you know, at this point he's fine right there.
Okay.
And
So he moves up.
And is Rook the nearest target?
Rook is in fact the nearest target. You can see that right there. Camera will catch up. And now Pointy's throwing 2 die 6, and Rook
gonna
will
dodge.
be dodging with 3 die 6. Let's see what Pointy can get here. Here's Pointy. A 4. Oh man, Pointy's unstoppable. A 4. There's no way Rook will be able to dodge that with only 3 dice. A 5 will in fact dodge it. Oh, Pointy was so close. Game-winning roll right there. Nay says she wants you to activate again.
Okay.
I don't know, Nay. Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, DW.
All right, let's go back and look here. Let's move the there we go. Okay. Let's move the hotel guy from behind the
Move him
Hotel
up
Mac.
to the corner of the building where the other guy was.
Yeah.
Leapfrog. So he now moves up to where the other guy. Destroyed the roof. Moves up to the corner, and is he going to shoot at Rook?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has 3 die 6, and he's shooting at Rook. 3 dice 6, and Rook is dodging with 3 dice 6. Here is the shooting. What camera am I on?
You're
That
on
one.
2.
Got a 5. Here is Rook's dodging. Did not
Ooh.
stop it. Rook's going to have to roll a 1 dice health check. Here is the roll. He failed.
I'm gonna
Is in
put-
cover.
I'm gonna
Are you
play
going to
clear
use
shot.
your clear shot to stop my
Yeah.
cover save?
Yep.
Okay. So Rook would have got a cover save here because of the huge lamp post that he was lurking behind. But amazingly enough, shot him in something that was sticking out from the lamp post by using his clear shot. And that means Rook goes down. That's going to make Mr. Lowe the director. He clearly want to fight. Mr. Lowe
Well,
is
actually,
now.
I was thinking about using my I'm all right.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Nate. I'll go back for that if you'd like to use your I'm all right there. You decide.
Yeah, why not?
She says, I'm all right. Rook is not down. Silly man. Come on. Rook is too strong for that sort of thing. He stands his ground and remains an inviting target for the enemy. All right. What you gonna do, Mr. Lowe?
All right, let's see.
Having a lot of fun. This is going to be a good game today, boys and girls. You have joined a good
Can,
one. This is good. This is very hot. So you got Denton, you got Betty, you got
Can
Cotto.
Can Betty get across the street, run across the street
Well,
to
of
get?
course she can run across the street. She's a well-known streetwalker. So
Okay,
Okay.
you say that again, and I'm going to punch you in the face.
So I have no idea what you're talking about. So a 12-inch, is she just going to walk across the street? Kind of saunter would get her about out here in the middle of the street. A 12-inch
Can she
run will
run?
get you all the way to that truck. Could get you all
Yeah,
the way
let her
over there
run.
to that.
Let her run to that truck over there.
Okay, so that's a run. And she could shoot from there because old Rookie is still her number one target, and Rook can't shoot back. So you want to throw
Yeah,
some
let's go
lead
ahead.
that way?
Yeah, let's shoot at him.
Okay. So Miss Bixler here normally rolls 3 dice 6. Because she ran, she's going to lose one of those dice, so she'll have 2 dice 6, and Rookie will have 3 dice to dodge. So here we go. Here's the 2 dice. Shooting. She gets a 1 and a 2. We won't even roll for the dodge. Automatically avoids any damage there. Not really anywhere to move to. I mean, I would ask you if you wanted to move Rook, but I don't. I think he probably needs to hug that fence post or that light post. So, am I mistaken, Nay? Do you want him to move?
Nope, I'm going to leave them right
Okay.
there.
All right. Then we go back to Mr. Lowe. Mr. Lowe, Rook is a tough nut to crack. I don't think you've got what it takes to bring the Rook down.
No.
You still have Rex, Cotto, Dottie, and D.A. Denton, and you have Father O lurking in there in the snuff shop.
Or he could make Red Queen go.
He's not the director.
Oh, I thought he was.
No, because Nate.
Oh, that's right,
yeah,
because she
Nate
played the I'm
used
all right.
her
Never
I'm all
mind.
right. That took it away. Which I think is why she used the I'm all right, is to actually prevent him from getting it. So
Yep.
so who are you going to activate, sir? Who are you going to activate?
All right, let's see. So Rex, can he get across the street? Does he have enough movement to get across the street into cover somewhere?
Sure, absolutely. He could move over here If you wanted to make him an inviting target, you could move to the other side. You could put, can I get to that mailbox? I can. I can get all the way up there to the mailbox, the blue box. You can get to the fence post. I can get to those barrels.
Yeah, let's put him behind the barrels there.
Okay. Poking his little nose out. Look at him. Sitting there with got his little nose poked out. Okay. So I guess that's it. And who you can activate next? You got Kato, you got Dottie, you got Denton, you got Father O.
Yeah. Let's see. Father O is going to run up. I can't quite see what's up the street. There is a door. Is there a door up there that he can get into?
Absolutely,
within
there's a door.
12
Yeah,
inches.
there's the garage door. Let's see, for a 12-inch run, he could get all the way down the street. He could get all the way down to the pharmacy down here. He could even get inside this door down here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so he takes off running to the next doorway. Run. So we're actually going to put him inside the building. Once again, oh, I can't quite get it. Oh, I can. Yes, I can. Look at that. He's got his cross sticking out the doorway there. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Can he get in there where he's out of line of sight?
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
You know what?
All right,
He'll
just
get
put him out
in
of line
there.
of sight.
Not only will he get
anybody.
in there, he'll close the door behind him.
Yeah,
He
he's got to get
inside.
some hard candy for the fight coming up.
Oh, okay.
He's a hard candy man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which give me this one. Okay. Yeah, there he is. He's inside the pharmacy there.
Shopping.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Nay said she wanted you to activate again. You still have 3 characters.
Okay, let's.
Kato, Dottie, Denton.
Dot's gonna move into the building there where Father O was,
Okay.
and just move in there out of sight somewhere.
Okay, so she moves in there and she closes the door.
She got a. Is that the tobacco place? Yeah, she's got to pick up some snuff.
Tobacconist.
Dottie.
That's where she gets a custom.
Scandalous.
They got to stock up. It may be a long battle.
She gets her. That's where she gets her jazz cigarettes. You have Kato and you have Denton.
All right, let's go ahead and move Kato up behind
to the fire hydrant.
Fire hydrant. Yeah.
There you go. Give it a good
Of
sniff.
course, you would go to the fire hydrant.
Giving it a good sniff.
All
right. That was not a 6-inch move, or not over 6 inches, so he does not have to discard a card.
Right.
I guess we're down to Denton. What's the man in yellow gonna do?
All right, let's see where Denton's at.
He is by the yellow taxi in the yellow hat.
Let's
He can
let's
move up
run
just
him
a
up.
run.
Yeah, let's run. Can you get in the garage door there? Does he have enough
Garage
distance?
door. Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting. Yes.
so that
indeed.
door right across from the.
Are you trying
Yeah,
to
in
get
there.
out of line of sight?
Yeah, let's get him out of line of sight this turn.
Okay. All right. So he runs in there, and the door is closed. So he is out of line of sight. All right. And that is all of the Dentonites. The Dentons have completely activated. Red Queen, you have all of your characters left. So Pointy is probably still your nearest target for shooting. Pointy is over here by the cabbage cart. And then after that, you have the dog over here, but the dog is still quite a ways further away than Pointy. Anyway, let's decide what Red Queen's League is going to do.
Okay, so can I see down on the same side of the road I'm on, but down where his stuff is down there?
Uh-huh. Yep. It'll catch up in just a moment. You have the fire station, so you have a couple doors that you can use here. You have a red bicycle, which you're not allowed to get on because it's not yours. Don't be naughty. And then you have the mailbox down here. You know what? Rook is within rushing range of Rex. There is like a 12-inch move there, but Rook has been in a bunch of fights, so he's probably lost all of his offensive capabilities at this point.
Well, I dodged for all of them.
Yep, you did, and that still counts as a fight. So
Okay.
being in a fight is being in a fight, regardless of what skill you use.
Okay. So he would basically be at 0 for brawling.
You're exactly right.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna get move. Who shoots good? Jack.
Mm-hmm.
How far away from um not the extra dog, but his dog?
Oh, that would be pretty hard to do because your closest target really is going to be the fellow over here behind the cabbage cart,
What-
regardless of
Right.
just about anywhere I move you.
Okay.
If I
Well, then I might
moved,
as well.
let's see. If I
Okay. Well,
moved you to the fire station door, I think I could say that either Rex, the extra dog, or Mr. Pointy would be about the same distance from the fire station door. So you
okay.
could choose between those two.
Yeah, let's go there.
Okay. So steps inside the doorway. And who do you want to shoot at?
Let's try the dog this time.
Okay. So you have 4 die 8 shooting at the dog. That was not a run. And the dog is 3 dice in dodge. 3 die 6 in dodge. Here it goes the shootin'. 7 and an 8. No reason to roll because you cannot get 7s and 8s on D6s. That's the advantage of big dice, boys and girls. That means the dog's going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. Double checking cards. Passed the health check with a 6 of the 4. The dog, Rex, says, "Give me what you got." Catches the bullets in his teeth and then spits them out. Arr. Nay, who's going to activate next?
Can you move Red Queen? Let's see. Is she close enough to that first car on your left that she can run over there?
Over to the old vehicle over there. Absolutely, she can. She can get there.
Okay, run her.
Okay, so we can run over there and then run. So it's about a 9-inch move. Maybe at this fender here. And she could shoot at Cabbage Cart Boy. Does she want to shoot at Cabbage Cart Boy?
Sure.
Okay, Cabbage Cart Boy will be down to rolling 1 dice if he wants to shoot back, or 1 dice to dodge. Red Queen has 3 die 10 normally in shoot, but because she ran this turn, she'll only have 2 dice in shoot. Here we go. Dave, are you going to dodge or are you going to shoot back?
I'll shoot back.
Okay. Here's Red Queen. She gets an 8 and a 9. Here is Shooty Pointer. Got a 1. He's going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. Checking cards, making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay. 2 dice health check. And he fails with 1, but that means the cabbages could protect him. Call on the power of the cabbage to protect you. And no. He's a level 1 character. He is removed from play when he fails a health check. And we have the first casualty of the game. All right, Nay. Red Queen guns him down in the street.
Now he can't tell everybody where we're at.
I know. Mr. Pointy is gone. That could be the turning point. That could be the turning point of this game right there. Without Mr. Pointy, without his scout, he's gonna be blind. You still have Rook and
Yeah.
Pops and Fred and Redcoat and June. Who's next?
Rook, how far away is he from that dog?
About 12 inches.
Let's go over and do a brawl. Oh, we
Okay.
can't because he has nothing. Never mind. Just leave him where he's at.
Okay, Rook stays where he's at.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next?
Where's Pops at?
Pops is right there behind Rook. He could shoot at the dog from where he's at.
Can he shoot at? Oh no, because he's closer. I'm sorry, I got a really dry throat.
If I ran
After-
with Pops, I could probably make somebody closer. Like Pops could run across the street to the cabbage cart, and then he has another target that he could shoot at.
Yeah,
but-
let's do that.
Okay, so he takes off running, hop, and he runs across the street. And he's shooting at at
Oh, wait a
D.A.
minute.
Denton's.
Nope. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Put him behind the light post because the next turn that would be a perilous area.
okay. So staying out of that, staying on the sidewalk keeps him out of the area. So he's over here. Pops normally shoots with 2 dice. He ran, so he's going to be down to 1 dice. And he's using his ray projector. Is that correct?
Yes.
And he's adding another dice back in with his heat ray. Dave, you shot this turn. You've been in 1 fight. You normally have 3 dice. So that's going to get you down to 2 dice. So it's 2 dice versus 2 dice. Let's see how the dice decide it. Checking cards. I apologize, Dave. I just assumed that you're shooting back. Would you prefer to dodge?
I'll shoot back.
Okay. Hotel has 2 dice in dodge also. Okay. So shooting back. Here we go. Pop's got nothing. A
Oh,
1 and a
jeez.
2. Hotel got a 5. That means Pops is going to have to roll a 1 dice health check. And failed it, but he's in cover. Double checking cards. Double checking cards. Double checking cards. Okay, here it is. Cover does not save him, and Pops takes a pow to the popo, and he is down. Pops is down. Oh, boys and girls, that was clearly winning a fight. If you injure an enemy without suffering an injury, you clearly win a fight, and that will make Mr. Lowe the director. Doesn't mean a lot right now because Nay is the only one with any characters to activate, but if he can hold on to it until the end of the turn, that could be something big. So, Mr. Lowe, you are now the director. Nay, you still need to activate, though. So, who's going to
Yep.
be the next character to activate?
Okay, where's June at?
June is back here at the back, lurking by the corner of the building here.
Okay.
If she moves up to behind the car, she could shoot at the dog down there.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, that's a short move, just about 5 inches or so. And from there, she throws some shooting down the street. She has 2 dice in shooting. The dog
Am I
has,
within 18 inches?
I think you mean 12 because that's the range for her burst.
Oh,
And you
oh,
are
okay.
not within 12 inches.
Okay.
Just a little bit outside of it, just about 14.
Okay.
All right. So shooting and dodging here. So here is June firing off two rounds. A 5. Here is the dog dodging with a 6, and the dog avoids the damage. You still have Fred. You still have Redcoat. What are they going to do?
The leather coat dude.
That's your flop house fellow, and he's got 2 dice in brawl and 1 dice in everything else. So he could move up maybe behind the shoe shine stand and throw a dice at the dog, or he could
Why
move
not?
or he could run across and try and help out Red Queen. I don't know. Just
Yeah,
trying to
let's
give
do
you
that.
options. Okay. So
Make it so
no
that
reason.
he would be the closer target.
Okay, I guess if I make him the closer target, just put him in front of Red Queen, then he really won't have any cover there.
Oh,
Do you want him to be in cover? Or do you want him to be in front of Red Queen?
in front of?
Okay. Meet shield position. So
Yep.
since he ran, he won't be able to shoot, or he won't have any dice to shoot with. I
Yep.
should say it that way, that he'll be down to a -1 on his shooting. What's Fred
Okay.
gonna do? Fred could shoot at
Fred?
the dog.
Where is he?
Fred is here by the black coupe.
Oh, okay.
He could either move behind the shoe shine stand and throw I think 2 dice down at the dog.
Yeah, let's do that.
So he steps behind the shoe shine stand, 2 dice at the dog. The dog dodges with 3 dice. Here's the roll. Fred got a 5 and a 4. Dog only dodges 1 of them. Dog's going to have to roll a 1 dice health check. Here it goes. 1 dice health check. Rex fails it, but he's got cover. Come on, Rex! And fails it again. And the dog is down. The dog is down, and that, boys and girls, moves that director back to Red Queen.
Poor Rex.
Rex is down. That ends the turn. Everyone is activated.
Mm-hmm.
Recovery checks. I got a red dice and a white dice.
And a red dice and a white dice.
Red dice is for Pops. White dice is for Rex. Pops recovers. Rex is removed from play. Goodbye, Rex. Well, Mr. Lowe, you seem to be the only player losing characters in this game. The attrition is starting to pile up. If Bessie wasn't rolling so bad.
I haven't
That
rolled
is
a
not
single
right.
thing.
Nay is still in control of the initiative. Draw her a card. We're starting turn number 3, and that means the area inside the rectangle of death, the street area between those 2 posts, is now a perilous area. Nay, you drew a lucky break. Mr. Lowe, you drew a stunned. So we're going to check the rules for the scenario. So far, not a single plot point has been awarded. Not a single reward.
What's on
From the start of turn number 3 and for the remainder of the scenario, this rectangle area here is the area between the sidewalks and between these light posts. This rectangle here is now a perilous area. All right. And that's the only rule that kicks in there. We'll have a new rule introduced on turn number 4 and on turn number 5 as this really starts to heat up. Nay, you are in control of the initiative. What are you going to do here?
Let's see what he's going to do.
You want Dave to activate. All right, Mr. Lowe. Your characters are dropping like flies, sir. They're dropping like flies.
Horrible.
That's why he's hiding inside the buildings.
I know.
Right.
All of his characters are like, get out of the cover. Hide. So you got Pops on one side. I should really be on a different camera. Let me switch cameras again. All right, so you got Pops over here. Now, who's inside that? There's somebody inside that building. Just inside that building is Father O.
Right.
So Father O is about 4 inches away from Pops. D.A. Denton is also inside this doorway, so he could rush Pops as well.
Right.
Let's see. And then you have Hotel here at this corner. You have Dottie inside. Is she inside there? Yeah, she's inside there.
Right.
You have Kato at the sniffing post. And you have Betty Bixler on the other side in a flanking maneuver, the lady in yellow. Now, your prime targets right now are Rook on one side and Pops on the other. But maybe you can do something to change that. I don't know. Telling you what the situation is. Hey, Nay, did you want to use your gambler ability here? You have initiative, so it's not like you have to try and steal the cone. But I'm not sure if you want to get rid of any of your cards.
No.
No. Okay. All right, then. We will continue. Nay said that she wanted to see what D-Dub was up to, so...
All right. Let's see. Let's move the hotel max up to
the cabbage cart.
cabbage cart.
Okay. And shoot at Pops, or what are you going to do?
Yeah, he'll shoot at Pops.
Pops. Now, you need to decide what you're going to do. Hotel Man is throwing 4 die 6 at you. You would normally get 3 die 6 in this situation because of the short range. Do you want to add in your ray projector? Or you could dodge. I'm not saying you have to shoot back, but...
No, let's dodge.
She says dodge. And she's rolling
1 die 6?
1 die 6 for dodge.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not a smart thing to do. Now let's shoot back.
Okay. And do you want to use your ray projector?
Yeah.
Okay. Boys and girls, there's the flame. And that means it is a mishap.
Ah.
Oh,
And that means the ray projector is now destroyed, cannot be used for the remainder of the scenario, and it becomes a peril. So Pops is going to have to roll 2 successes with cunning or
finesse, and he has 2
Finesse.
dice 6 in cunning.
Cunning or finesse. Cunning or finesse. And he has 2 dice in cunning. So
Mhm.
he's going to try that 2 dice in cunning. He's got to get 2 successes here. Failed it. He's going to
Oh.
take a 2 dice health check. And he is
Oh.
down.
Poor Pops.
Blip.
Bloop.
Flip.
Now, that does count as a fight for the fellow that initiated the fight because he started a fight. And if you start a fight, then it is a fight, regardless of the fact that he didn't actually get to roll any dice.
Still knocked him down, though.
Yeah, he still fell down. Here's another interesting thing about that is that Pops basically took himself down. So that does not give
Mhm.
David Lowe, the director. He was taken out by his own explosion. Hey, Dave, I think we forgot that Betty had a ray projector also.
Yeah, I remembered that. I just didn't want to use it last time, so I just let it.
Because you knew that flame was coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Has Bessie been doing like signals?
right. Yeah,
That's
She
not
can't
Are
a
you
sit-
card
signal.
reading?
she can't signal
Spirit
when you're gonna
fingers?
roll.
Spirit
No
fingers
successes,
is the
so.
don't draw. It's something bad coming.
No, it's something like this.
Chewbacca's
and some of
on
those.
here. Hey, Chewbacca. Hi, Claddashing. Hey, Vern, Jesky. Derek is on here. Very cool. Jim Stoot. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for joining today. Remember, if you're not a subscriber, you ought to be. Dave. Nay still wants you to activate, I think. Is that correct, Nay?
What's that? Oh.
Nay wants you to activate a character.
Okay.
Let's skip that one.
Okay. You still got a lot of folks. You got Father O. Father O's nearest target now, if he wanted to rush, his nearest target would be Leather Jacket Fellow. And Leather Jacket is 2 dice in brawl, 1 dice in everything else. So
2
Leather
dice in
Jacket would
brawl.
be a fairly even fight for Father O.
Right.
But that's your nearest target at this time. If
Okay.
you wanted to rush, not saying that that's your only option, but
And so he has 2 dice in brawl, and does he have a shoot?
he's got 1 dice in everything else, 2 dice in brawl, 1 dice in everything else.
And where's let me look down the street there. Where's Kato at? Is he's behind the?
Kato is conveniently at the sniffing post.
Okay, and how who's his closest target?
Nobody. Let's see, you got 16 inches. That's a long run.
Well,
But
6 and does he have to discard?
if he runs,
Yeah.
he'll have to discard. I don't know that I have anybody within 16 inches of you, though.
Okay, I can't tell. That's why I wanted.
I can't tell either.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. There is somebody within 16 inches. And it is Jack. Jack Spade is within 16 inches. But Kato could not reach him because this is now a perilous area and you cannot move
Right. Yeah.
over 6 inches. So that will slow you down trying to run across the street.
Right.
So there's nobody in rushing range for Kato.
Okay, that's fine. Let's move Kato up behind the near the bench there.
Okay, little 6-inch
For the-
move.
Yeah, 6-inch move. If he can get in some cover.
Yep, put you at the corner of the building there, like everybody else has been.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you are in cover. All right,
Okay.
who's next? You got Betty. You got Denton. You got Dottie. You got Father O.
Betty and you know what? Let's go with Father O, and he's going to rush the
Leather jacket.
pointy guy there. Yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't like the way he's brandishing that firearm.
It's not in the ways of the Lord.
Right.
I kick ass for the Lord. All right, here he comes with his one-liners. Father O is going to roll 2 dice 6. The brawler can roll 2 dice 6 as well. So, unless you wanted to dodge with your guy, he would roll 1 dice to dodge or 2 dice to fight back. Nay, do you want to roll 2 dice to brawl?
Yeah.
Just for the record, he would also roll 2 dice if he wanted to use defensive fire. So we're just going to say he's brawling for the sake of doing it. You do have a sucker punch, which you could gain an extra +1 dice here. Do you want to roll an extra dice?
Sure.
Okay, sucker punch is gone, and that puts the truck driver up to 3 dice against Father O's 2 dice. Here we go. The brawl is on. Father O got a 6 and a 5. The trucker got a 6. Now, Father O, how do you want to play that? You can block his 1 success and still deliver a hit, or you can go for some gusto and give him 2 hits.
I'll block and give him a hit.
Okay, takes out that 6. That leaves 1 hit remaining. Trucker's going to have to roll that success. And Trucker passes the health check. Trucker does not go down. Nay says she wants you to continue activating. That's what I heard.
Okay.
What you gonna do? Let's see. Who do we have next? Kato has activated. Hotel
Denton,
is
Betty,
activated.
and Dottie.
Denton, Betty, Dottie. Okay. Denton, Betty, Dottie.
Denton, Betty, Dottie.
That
Denton,
sounds
Betty,
like
Dottie.
a
Denton
Fantastic.
is lurking inside here. Let's see.
Dottie, Betty, Denton.
He
Let's go
could
with
be within 12 inches. He is within 12 inches of Red Queen. If he wanted to go down there and try and engage her in a brawl, he could now because Leather Jacket is tied up with Father O. That means he's free to ignore Leather Jacket. What do you think you want to do, Mr. Lowe?
Let's see what I got here. Let's go engage Red Queen.
Okay. So a big 12-inch run out of there, coming up on Red Queen's caboose, if you know what I mean. Here we go. The fight is on. The fight of the century. Poor Red Queen has no brawl dice at all. Whatever will she do? I guess that means she's going to dodge. And she's got a fistful of dodge dice. She's got dodge dice running out her wazoo. She's got 4 die 10 of dodge. And Denton, the man, the myth, the legend, former light heavyweight boxer, has
Golden
3
Gloves.
die 10 of boxing. Here we go. Hey, Red Queen, you're holding on to a sidestep. Would you like to add an extra dice to your pile?
yes.
Okay, the extra dice is added to your pile. You have 5 die 10 up against his measly 3 die 10. Here is the roll. Boom. He got a 9 and a 7. And from all accounts, from what the word on the street is, Denton is a bit of a brute. So would you like to re-roll that 1 failure?
Yes.
Oh, look at him. Being all nice and gentlemanly. Turned it into a 1. Went even lower than it was. Wow. Wow, that was terrible.
Is that an average roll?
That's fairly average. Fairly average roll.
Fairly average.
Fairly average roll. Here's Red Queen's dodging, and she does get a 7 and a 9. She will avoid both of your successes. She rolled 5 successes there. Red Queen, would you like to back up an inch?
Yes.
Back up an inch. Okay. Well, that forced her out of her cover, but I don't know that that's going to matter a whole lot now. Denton, she still wants you to activate. You got Betty
And Dottie.
and Dottie.
Betty and Dottie.
Yeah, if you're going to shoot at anybody, you got Jack sitting inside the doorway here. He is your nearest target to everybody right now. So Betty has Jack as her target from where she's at.
Mm-hmm.
And Dottie is in this doorway over here. I don't know where you want to go with her.
Dottie's still in that doorway there.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do?
I think Dottie's just going to stay where she's at.
All right. Dottie activates and does nothing at all.
And then let's see. Betty is going to.
Betty normally fires with 3 die 6. Jack shoots with 4 die 8. But Betty does have her ray projector in her back pocket.
Does.
In her purse, in her handbag. She could whip it out.
Right.
If she wanted to advance, she could maybe move up to the mailbox. Maybe she's happy where she is too. Maybe that's the position that you want her in. I don't know. Trying to show you what's down the street. You have Jack poking his head out of this doorway. I want to make sure everybody knows he's there. I'm going to pull him out just a little bit more, just so everybody can kind of see. Look at that. Okay, there he is.
There he is. I couldn't see him.
He's leaning out that doorway there.
You know what I think Betty's going to do is Betty's going to go back across the street to
changing her mind now.
Where the taxi's at.
To the taxi?
Yeah.
Okay. Just behind it, or where do you want to be?
She can get over there easily, right?
Yeah, you can get all the way to the donut shop, or that lamp post, or the fire hydrant.
Yeah. Let's put her behind the taxi, not behind it, but on the other side of the taxi where the donut shop is.
All right, so she takes off back across the street now. Yeah, she's definitely a bit of a walker.
And is Jack still the closest target?
Yes. Yeah, there's nobody
Can
else
you get her
really on the side of the street.
Okay.
Yeah, Jack is still the nearest. And I think that's all your characters, Dave.
Can she get where she's out of line of sight from him?
Out of line of sight of who?
Jack.
Jack?
Yeah.
If I put you like at the back of the taxi, we could say you're out of line of sight back here.
Never mind. Yeah, let's move her back a little bit. Yep.
Okay, so she's at the back of the taxi, so she is not exposing herself. She wants to be out of line of sight, so she is well behind the taxi now. All right, so she is out of line of sight back there. I don't know that anybody could get to line of sight of her, but right now she's definitely out of line of sight of everybody. And that ends all of DW's moves. So, Nay, you have the table free and clear, so you can do what you want to do. What are you going to do here?
Okay, Red Queen.
Yes, Red Queen is right here about 1 inch away from Denton.
Mm-hmm. let's kind of move her. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the brown leather dude?
He's right here he's engaged with
Oh, okay.
Father O.
Where's Fred?
Fred is over here by the shoe shine
Shoeshine.
stand.
Okay. How many inches is he away from Red Queen and Denton?
Fred is about 8 inches or so from Red Queen,
Okay.
and that makes him about 9 inches from Jack. Here he is.
Now, can I move him over between Red Queen and
And
into
Denton,
contact with? Yeah.
you could move him
No.
into contact with Denton,
Right.
or you could run across the street and brawl with Father O also.
No, I want to go between Denton and Red Queen. Right between.
So
them.
the only way you can do that is to actually move into contact with Denton. You want to go over there and
Yeah.
brawl Denton?
Yep.
You got 3 die 6. That's more than Denton can handle. 3 die 6 coming at Denton. 3 die 6. Denton, this is where you get bloodied, sir. This is where you get bloodied. You can brawl
Now this
back.
is Jack, right?
No, this is Fred.
Oh, Fred. Okay.
This is the bystander. So he's got 3
Yes.
dice in brawl and 2 dice in shoot.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 dice in brawl, 3 dice 6 in brawl. And Denton, you would normally roll 3 dice, but you've been in a fight, sir. You're down to rolling 2 dice to brawl or 3 dice to dodge. What are you going to do here?
I'll brawl.
Okay, only 2 dice. He's laying it on the line. Here we go. Fred is throwing the beat down, gets a 6. That's all he needs to bloody Denton. And Denton gets a 7 and a 9. So that is an automatic take 'em all situation. Fred could not block his 7 or a 9, regardless of what he wanted to do there. So, Fred, do you want to add a bad news to this and give the old 1-2 to Denton? Land an extra hit on him.
Now I could play more than one card, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's play the bad news.
Okay. So the bad news, that means that's going to score an extra hit. Was there another card you wanted to play?
No, not yet. I was just checking.
Okay. So Denton will have to roll a 2 dice health check, and Fred will have to roll a 2 dice health check. And here we go. We're going to drop them all in the cup and roll it. They both pass
What?
all of their health checks. Denton is uninjured, and Fred is uninjured. And Nay is still firmly in control. What's Red Queen going to do next? She's got Denton tied up with Fred now.
And
So you have Jack, you have
Yeah.
June, you have Leather Jacket, you have Rook. Not sure if I'm missing anybody, but I guess
is
that's it.
Rook within the
And Red Queen, she hasn't done anything, has
Oh,
she?
Red Queen. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Is Rook within range of... He's within range of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He cannot get across the street because it is now a perilous area, so he could not make it to Cabbage Boy. But he could rush, and the reason is there, boys and girls, if you look at this, you could say that Father O is the nearest, and if Father O wasn't, maybe Denton is. But because they are both now engaged, that means Rook could choose to ignore these and go after somebody else. However, he does not have the range to reach him. because of the perilous area that's in between them now. So Rook could come over here and beat up on Father O, or he could come. No, the only target is Father O.
Let's go over to Father O.
And just so everybody understands why he can't rush Denton, you can choose to ignore an engaged enemy if you're going to rush an unengaged enemy. So since both of them are currently engaged, that simply means that you could not ignore Father O. But Rook says, I'll take that, and rushes over there to put a beating on Father O.
Oh no.
Father O, you're going to be rolling 2d6 to brawl. Remember that Father O is a true believer, so he ignores the modifiers. Although he's been in a fight, he does not lose a dice for that. He'd roll 2 dice to brawl or 2 dice to dodge. Rook is rolling 3d6. How do you want to reply to that? I assume that you're rushing over there to brawl. You're not going to run over there and dodge at him, right, Nay?
Yeah.
Okay, we're running over the brawl. So what is Father O going to do? Is Father O going to dodge, or is he going to brawl back with 2 dice?
Go brawl.
Okay, so 3 dice versus 2 dice. And here's the roll. Checking for cards, checking cards. Here we go. Rook gets a 5.
The rest are ones,
All of the other
kids.
dice are ones. So Father O got nothing. So A5, and that means Father O is going to have to roll a 1 dice health check,
Oh,
and
yes.
he passes it. All right, this is turning into a crazy street fight over here. This is a street fight, boys and girls. Look at this. You still have Red Queen has not activated. You still have June, and you have Jack. Jack is poking his head out the door. He's got a target at Mr. Cabbage Card over there. He
I
can
haven't
shoot
done
across.
the brown leather jacket dude, have I? Did I?
You're right. Leather jacket fella has not activated.
He's the one with Father, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. As soon as
Okay.
he activates, it'll start a fight. Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
Okay. So as soon as he activates, he's going to start a fight. He's already been in 1 fight, so he's down to rolling 1 dice of brawl. Father O can brawl back with 2 dice or dodge with 2 dice. What do you want to do, Mr. Lowe?
He's been in 1 fight too.
Yep, he
Well,
ignores it because he's a true believer.
Go brawl.
Okay, so 3 dice are being rolled in this cup. So Trucker got nothing, and Father O got a 6. That means Trucker's going to have to roll a 1 dice health check, and he is gone because he is a level 1 character. Trucker is removed from play.
Poor Trucker.
And that will give Mr. Lowe, the director. Where's it at?
Is it underneath the
The
roots?
book. For a short time, anyway.
Yeah.
For a very, very short time.
Uno momento.
Okay, Mr. Lowe, you are the director. You have to ask Nay to activate because she's the only one with any ready characters in play. So, Nay, who are you going to activate? You still have Red Queen, June, and Jack.
And Fred. Oh, no, Fred. Now Pops is down, right?
Correct. You have Red Queen, June, and
Um,
Jack. Is who I see.
put Red Queen in some sort of cover, but that I can still shoot at Denton.
Well, you can't do that because Denton is engaged with
Oh.
Fred. So you
Yeah.
can't take the chance of hitting him. You could move and shoot at Cabbage Cart fellow. You could
Yeah.
move back over here to this to this.
Well, I want to
Bench.
start making.
You could move around and get up at the fence at the lamp post and shoot at Cabbage Cart Boy.
No, let's put her over by the lamp post.
Okay. I'm fairly sure that's just a 6-inch movement. Well, you know what? It's going to be a run to get you there. Either way, it's going to be a little bit over 6 inches to get up to the lamp post. Do you want to shoot at Cabbage Boy?
Yep.
Okay, so you normally have 3 die 10. You're down 1 dice because of the run. You're down 1 dice because of the previous fight, and that leaves you with 1. But you're in short range. That's going to get you back to 2 dice. For the Cabbage Boy, he would normally have 3 dice. He's going to lose 1 for the previous fight, and he's going to gain it back.
Does disarming count for this?
Yes, disarming. Let's do disarming right now. So here is his disarming roll because she is higher, because he is lower level. He will have to roll a finesse check. Doesn't matter; they're both the same, finesse and cunning. So he has to pass this. He failed it, so he will have to choose to dodge her attack. And his dodge, this is hotel. His dodge is 2 die 6. How about that disarming, boys and girls? He would have had 3 dice of shooting, but her disarming knocked him down to forcing him into a dodge situation. Here is the roll. She gets a 4. He gets a 5, and he dodges it. All right. That was an average roll. Average roll. That was perfectly average.
might
You
roll
still
with-
have
Good
You
for
s-
me for crap.
you,
Okay,
you,
who was
you
that?
still have June, who could put a burst.
Really
June
fast
could
for
drop
me.
a burst over there on Cabbage Boy and make him do a peril, or she could just shoot at him with 2 dice. And then you have Jack in the doorway could also shoot at Cabbage Boy. So you have 2 characters left that could both attack Cabbage.
Let's do June shooting at Cabbage Boy. Or
Okay,
the
does she want to
burst.
use her 2 dice to shoot at him, or does she want to drop a burst on him?
Drop a burst.
Okay, so here is his random peril. His random peril is 1 with finesse. He's got 2 dice and dodge.
Oh,
He's going to try.
jeez.
He's going to try to dodge it, and he does. So he avoids it. Okay, you have Jack left. What's Jack going to do? Jack
Where's
has
he?
like-
I lost track.
He's inside the doorway of the fire station, poking his head out. He's over here. So he's
Okay.
basically right across the street from Cabbage Cart. Camera will catch up
Okay.
here in a second.
Let's shoot at him.
Okay. From where you're at?
Yeah.
I don't know that you wanted to move. I was just throwing that in there. So you're going to have 4 die 8 to attack. Nobody has attacked Jack this turn. Shooter Pants would normally have 3. He's been in 2 fights. He's either going to dodge with 2 dice or shoot back with 1 dice. What do you want to do, Dave?
Dodge.
Okay. 2 die 6 to dodge with. Here we go. 2 8s. I don't think your dodge is big enough to handle that. 2 8s means you're going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. Checking cards, checking cards, checking cards. Here we go. Failed with 1. Passed 1. Will the cabbage save him? Ah, my cabbages! No! And hotel goes down. And that, boys and girls, switches the initiative again. Initiative goes back to Red Queen on the last play of the turn. Look at that. And it's time for some recovery checks. Trying to make sure I didn't forget anybody. All right. Who do we have that need recovery checks? We got hotel and we have we have Pops. We have hotel and we have Pops. Nay, I got a red dice and a white dice in this cup.
Red.
Red is for Pops. Pops passes, hotel fails, and hotel is gone.
Absolutely amazing.
It's not my fault, Dave. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's perfectly average roll. One success, one failure. I'm sorry. No plot points have been scored. 0 is the number of plot points. As we start turn number 4, a new special rule goes into effect. On turn number 4, anybody inside the street area that was defined does not get to roll any recovery checks. And if you go down inside that area, you are automatically removed from play. And I'm going to remind you that at the start of turn number 5, which is what we're coming up on after this turn, we'll start turn number 5. You've got to have somebody from your side has to be in that rectangle of death, or your entire league is removed from play. Starting turn number 4 now. So cards. Nay, you drew an uncanny. Denton, you drew a I'm all right. All right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Nay, you are the boss. There's a lot of fighting going on in the street.
Mm-hmm.
So quick little view of we got Pops and Red Queen over here. We have Rook fighting with Father O. We have Fred fighting with Denton. We got June. We got Jack. Those are your characters. Then on the other side, of course, we got Denton and Father O over here. We got Kato, the doggy, is over here. You got Dottie inside the tobacconist there, and behind that taxi, the yellow taxi, is the gal in yellow. So if you can win a fight against Denton, that'll get you a plot point. We'll just have to see how this goes. Nay, do you want to activate first, or do you want to make Denton go?
Where's Jack?
Jack's still sticking his head out of the fire station. Still standing here with his head sticking out of the fire station.
How far of a run is it from where he's at to your shoulders in the way? Oh, there we go. To that, how far away is he from that truck that's sitting half inside the building?
Oh, about 12 inches or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 inches.
Now, if I got up to there, would she wouldn't be in line of sight, would she?
I don't know. She would be in line of sight.
Okay, let's move Jack up there.
Okay. So he runs down the road. Checking cards. Okay. You are at the truck. You could shoot from there. You normally roll 4 die 8. That would get you down to 3 die 8. Do you want to shoot?
Yes.
Okay. Betty, what are you going to do? You could fire back with 3 die 6, or you could dodge with 3 die 8. What do you think you want to do? And don't forget you have the ray projector. How dangerous are you going to play this?
Let's shoot back and use the ray projector.
All right. The ray projector says that you're going to add an extra +1. So that'll get you 4 die 6 versus his 3 die 8. Looking at cards. Okay. Okay, here we go. So 3 die 8 rolls. 8 and a 6 are the numbers that stand. 4 die 6 rolls. Get a 5. How do you want to play that, Betty? I'm sorry, not Betty. Jack, how do you want to play that? You got an 8 and a 5, so you could block 1 and still give him 1. Or do you want to play it fast and loose and try and throw both hits at her?
Let's take it all.
Take it all. So Betty's going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. Jack will roll a 1 dice health check. Jack fails. He's in cover. Looking at cards. Looking at cards. Here is his cover save. Failed again, and Jack is injured. Jack takes a bloody, he goes down there and he engages Betty in a gunfight, and her little 38 pops him in the shoulder. Okay. Now, Betty will also have to roll a 1 dice health check. Roll
2.
a 1 dice
2.
health check. Huh? What? Or it's 1 dice and you're in cover. How could I possibly fail it twice, Dave? Or you could use your I'm all right.
I'll use the I'm all right.
He does not trust my die rolls, boys and girls. He does not trust my die rolls. So he plays I'm all right. And that means she was automatically going to pass that health check. In addition, because Jack is unlucky. When an opponent plays a card during Jack's activation, they get to immediately draw a card. So the new card added to your stack is called Bad Luck. Dave, you drew a Bad Luck. Okay. And Dave, that made you the director.
Okay.
He won that fight. Clearly won. So.
And I get a reward card, right?
I was just going to say it gets a reward.
Oh, boys and girls. Holy cow. The first reward
We take
is
one
played.
out for the mate, whoever wins.
What did you say?
Weren't we supposed to take one out for whoever wins the scenario?
Oh, sure. Let's do that. We'll do that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 is going to be removed. 1, 2, 9, 10. So 9, 10 is removed, and it is the gear card. So that is removed for the winner. And now it means there are only 4 available to earn during the scenario. And Dave, you're going to get 1, 2, 7, 8. 7, 8. Dave, you got the one that says you may discard to add +1 to your shoot or finesse until the end of the turn. So Betty has that now. Oh my goodness.
And they're no drop, right?
Correct. They are no drop.
Yep.
Okay.
That's for the winner. Okay, these are the unknowns. Okay. Dave, that made you the director. So at this point, are you going to start making Nay activate?
Let me see where we're at here. So I got
Okay.
Denton.
So
and,
you have 4 characters in play. Denton
Okay.
is currently with Fred, so you definitely want Fred
Right.
to activate first there. Father is
Okay.
with Rook. Again, I think you want Rook to activate first. Kato
Okay.
is hanging out down the street here, and Kato could try to rush down here and bark at Red Queen, engage Red Queen.
Right.
Actually, I would say either one of them are an equal distance because they were both right behind this lamppost, stacked on top of each other like cordwood. So you have Pops or Red Queen over here that Kato could rush. And then you have Betty back there behind the
Taxi.
back there behind the yellow taxi. She's been engaged in a fight. She's got Rook, or not Rook, Jack Spade right across the street over there. All
Okay.
right.
How far away is she from the lamppost?
Do you
Betty?
mean the area?
Bet. Yeah.
She is. I'll tell you what you asked, which was it's about 5.5 inches or so to the lamppost. So a 6-inch move would put you in the area.
Okay.
Somebody's going to have to be in there at the start of turn number
Yeah.
5.
Let's go ahead and move her up into the area there.
Okay. Well, that means she is going to be completely exposed.
Actually, you know what? Let's let Nay activate.
Oh, okay. I'm putting her back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
He wants Nay to activate. That good move there, Dave. That's a good play. So Nay, who do you want to activate? Same thing. You got Red Queen and Pops standing here outside, just outside the area. Red Queen could maybe head up to the cabbage cart here, fire off that way. I mean, we do have Denton behind her and Father O. I don't know what I don't want. I'm just throwing out ideas here. I don't know what you want to do.
Is this the turn
If
that
she
somebody has to
goes,
get in
if
here?
Red Queen,
By the end of this turn, somebody has to be in. Somebody on your team must be in the square.
right? If I moved up to the cabbage thing
Mm-hmm. You could shoot at the
with,
pooch. You could shoot at Kato from there.
is Fred up there? What? Who is beside Red Queen?
Pops.
Pops.
Pops. Okay. Um, can he move up? Like by the cabbage patch thing?
Uh-huh.
And
Do you want to be inside the area or outside?
outside.
Okay. Just set you up there next to that wheel. And then he's going to shoot
Now,
at the dog.
yeah.
Okay. So his ray projector has been used up, so he won't have that, but he does still have 2 dice in dodge. Pooch has 3 dice in, I said dodge. What I meant was
Shoot.
2 dice in shoot. And the Pooch has 3 dice in dodge. All right. Dave, did you want to play a card when Pops activated?
Um,
Bad luck.
where are we at? You know what? I think I'm going to hold on to that one.
Okay. So here is the shooting. Pops 2 dice. Kato 3 dice to dodge. Pops gets nothing. Really nowhere to dodge to there, Dave. So I'm gonna just leave Kato where she's at.
Okay.
And Mr. Lowe wants you to continue activating. Nay, who's next? You have Jack. Oh no, Jack is the only one that's activated. Jack activated, so he's out of it. We have June behind the black car over here.
Fred, Rook.
Fred, Rook, and Red Queen.
Who's against Denton?
That's Fred.
Fred?
He has 3 die
Let's-
6 in brawl.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. 3 die 6 in brawl. Denton has 3 die 10 in brawl or 3 die 10 in dodge. What do you want to do, Dave?
Have I activated him yet?
You have not.
He's gonna dodge.
Okay, here we go. Here is your brawling from, he got a 4. I don't know that I can roll a 4 on 3 die 10. That has never
It'll be
been
a
done before. It's
stretch.
never been done before. Not in the history of Pulp Alley.
Not
What
when
are
you're
the
rolling.
chances I get a 4? Let's just find out.
Just kick him, Betsy.
Oh,
Now,
2 9s and a 5.
You
Okay,
got it.
you dodged it. So you want to back up an inch?
yes.
That was the whole point of that exercise, wasn't it? You are still the director. Do you want Nate to activate, or do you have some other nefarious scheme?
Let me see. Yeah, Nate, activate.
Okay. Nay, you have Red Queen, Rook, and June.
Okay.
June is
Swing
here.
Red Queen.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is she from Denton?
About 5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5.
Except for the pole, there's no cover for her. Like, if she was in that doorway, would she still be close range?
Oh, sure. You know, there's a cover. There's a doorway. Hey, Nay, I just want to remind you, someone on your team has to be in the area at the end of this turn, or the game will just end. But I'm going to answer your question. She could easily get cover from Denton by moving into the door shop of the tires, the door of the tire shop, or she could move over here at the pharmacy, I'm calling it, and get a cover over there. She could easily just get on the other side of the lamppost too, and she'd have cover from Denton. So she's
Okay.
got a
Yeah,
lot of cover options over there, but none of them. She could get cover by jumping on the other side of the cabbage cart too, by coming around, but that will put her in the area.
Well, let's go put her behind the cart
Okay.
inside the area.
Okay. So she'll go up the sidewalk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches, and then she will enter the area. As soon as she enters, she will get a peril. Bessie draws the peril. She's going to need to roll 1 success with might or finesse. She uses her finesse and easily passes the peril. There was a rotten cabbage on the ground, and she easily avoids it. Now, once you get there, your nearest target, if you wanted to shoot at anybody, would be the pooch. Are you going to shoot when you get in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so the pooch becomes the target. She's rolling, that might be short range. And it is. So she's rolling 4 die 10. 4 die 10 to shoot down the pooch. Kato is only getting 3 die 6 to dodge with. Did you want to play a card when she activated her character, Dave?
No.
Okay. Nay, you have 2 lucky breaks in your hand. Would you like to play a lucky break when you pass the peril and draw 2 cards?
Does he have to do a disarm?
What? What? What is the question? Who want? No, disarmed isn't in play right now. He's not using his bad luck, so you still have all of your cards. Do you want to use
Right,
your
but-
lucky break to draw 2 cards right now?
But he's a lower level character. Wouldn't he do the?
I'm dodgy.
Oh, you're
The dog has to
Yeah.
dodge anyway. We're not going to make
Oh,
the dog roll a roll because it has to
Okay.
dodge anyway. So
Okay.
what I'm asking you is, when you pass the peril, would you like to draw 2 cards?
Yes.
Okay.
You got a breakaway and a bad news.
You got a breakaway and a bad news. Now you have another lucky break in your hand. You can play it right now and go ahead and draw 2 more cards. Do you want to draw 2 more cards?
Sure.
Okay.
You got a free pass and a just reward.
A free pass and a just reward. Okay. Now we're going to resolve the fight. And Nay is correct because of her disarming ability. The dog would have to roll a finesse check. It doesn't matter because it has to dodge anyway. So here is her attack on the dog. 4 die 10. Boom. A 9 and a 4 aren't going to stop that 9, no matter how big these dice are. But you stop the 4, you're still going to have to roll a 1 dice health check. Kato, can you do it? No, but you're in cover.
Yay!
And Kato remains on her feet. Kato does not go down. All right. Oh my gosh. This is getting good. This is getting good. All right. So now Red Queen has a character inside the square. And Dave is still in control of the initiative. What did she say? Okay. Did you say something, Nay?
Oh, I said in kind of still semi cover.
Yep. From one side at least.
Yep.
Now, Nay, you still have 2 characters that need to activate. Mr. Lowe, you're asking her to activate, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, Nay, do you want to activate June or do you want to activate Rook?
Rook. Where's Rook at?
He's this fella in the white shirt right here.
Okay.
He's
Go ahead.
fighting with Father O.
Yeah, let's fight Father O.
Okay. So you have 3 die 6 in brawl. I assume that you want to brawl him. You also have 3 die 6 in dodge. Is there any reason why you would want to dodge here?
No.
Okay, so he's brawling. Father O, you get 2 dice. As soon as she activates this character, would you like to play any cards, Dave?
Let's see here.
Bad luck's the only one that you can play.
Yeah, I'm just double checking so
Okay.
I don't forget something. Yeah, I don't want to play any cards.
Okay, all right, super. So here is the roll.
Is he
3.
fighting or dodging?
Oh, Father O, do you want to brawl or do you want to dodge? You have 2 dice in either one.
I will brawl.
Okay.
Actually,
Here's
yeah,
the
I'll brawl.
roll. Here is the roll. Father O gets 2 6s. Rook gets a 5. Could not block even if he wanted to. This will become a take-em-all situation. You see that? A 5 cannot stop a 6. And since Rook is the active character, he's the only one with the option to do any blocking, which he can't. Father O cannot block because he is not the active character. So it is a take-em-all situation. Rook is going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. Father O will roll a 1 dice health check. And here we go. Boom.
Oh.
Rook passes both of his. Father O fails. Father O is down. And that will make
Nay the director.
Nay the director. You
Jeez.
still have June that has not activated. June is over
And
here
where's
behind the
she
black.
sitting?
By
She's
the
over here behind the
convertible.
black car. This gal with the lovely yellow hair. So she could drop a burst on Denton. No,
Yeah,
she
let's
couldn't.
do that.
No, I apologize. I spoke too soon. He's within an inch of Fred, so you can't because they're too
Oh,
close.
okay.
So you can't target him with a burst, or you can't put it on him. I don't know of anybody else worth putting it on.
Runner somewhere along the. Is there someplace on a building that she could kind of get some cover in? Or
On which
something
on
along
her
that-
on her side of the street or
Yeah.
on the other side?
on her side?
Okay. Yeah, there's lots of places that you can get cover. Let's see if I can make it all the way to that mailbox.
So that she can kind of cover Red Queen
Uh-huh.
a little bit.
She could go all the way to this mailbox, and that would be a full 12-inch run. Or you could stop and lurk inside this doorway that Jack was lurking in. So you could
Let's go
stop
inside that
the-
doorway.
You want to go to the doorway?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So she is now lurking in the doorway. I'm going to leave her poking out a little bit there just so we don't lose track of her. And you could still shoot. Let me double check the range there. It was over 6 inches. You could still throw one dice at Kato if you wanted to. I guess there's no reason
Sure.
not to. Yeah.
Might
Yeah,
as well.
so
You never know.
one dice at Kato. Kato will be dodging. Okay, so nothing. And Kato is not much reason to move there. All right. So that is all of
Nice.
Nays. Who has Denton activated?
I think Denton still needs to go. Right?
He hasn't
I don't
activated anybody.
Anybody?
Okay.
You have everybody left.
Yep.
You have everybody at this point. She is sitting really close to the edge of the table here.
How far is Denton from the area?
From the area, he is a good 6-inch move into it. 6-inch move
So-
will just get him right into the corner of it.
Okay, so let's move him into the area.
Okay, he is in the area.
Oh, does he still have a stumble?
He'll have to, yeah, he does still have a stumble. So you're going to have to take a peril as soon as you enter the area. The peril
Oh,
is
I'm so sorry.
3. Bessie, why did you do that? I think she
Well,
pulled that out of her
Dave.
pocket. I think
Dave.
did anybody else see that? It looked like she lifted that up out of her pocket instead of off the deck. I don't know. We're going to have to go back and watch the tape on this. We're
Dave,
going to have to go back and
he-
watch the tape.
he's got danger sense.
Oh, so he automatically passes the peril.
Yeah.
Whew. Automatically passes his first peril each
Oh, I have
turn,
heart
and that
palpitations.
was his first peril. So now what?
You should put it back on top of the deck.
Okay, we'll put it back on top. Somebody's going to have to face it. We'll put it back on there. I'm with you, Nay. No one knows. Everybody just forget for a moment. Nobody knows what's sitting on top of the
Nobody
deck.
knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. How are they gonna know?
How are they going to know? How are they going to know? Nobody knows. How are they going to know?
Right.
All right.
So he's
Denton,
going to get over.
then what are you going
There.
to do?
He's going to shoot at Pops.
Okay. So shooting at Pops. All right. So it was a basic 6-inch move. You normally roll 2 die 8 to shoot with. That's going to get you up to a 3rd dice for the range. Pops shot at Kato this turn, so he has 1 dice to shoot back plus an extra for the short range. Or Pops could
Dodge with one.
dodge with 1 or shoot with 2. What do you think you want to do here, Nate? Do you want to shoot back with 2 or dodge with 1?
Would 3 inches get him into the doorway?
Yes. Yeah. Either. Well, yeah, definitely to the pharmacy here. You want to use your breakaway?
You know what? No, because that doesn't. No, let's just
Okay.
dodge.
Okay. So just a normal dodge. It's only 1 dice for dodge. So
Yeah.
here we go. You got some cover there for the cabbages, though. But you're not going to stop his 7 and an 8. So that's going to be a 2 dice health check. And he is down. The cover will not save you because I rolled 2 failures. And that makes D.A. Denton the director, for those of you keeping track at home. Denton, you
So
are
we got Cotto and Betty and Dottie.
Cotto, Betty,
And
Dottie.
Dottie. Cotto, Betty, and Dottie. Dottie, Betty, and Cotto. Let's go with
Is she going to shoot back at Jack? Try and get another plot point out of him, or give him a chance to get one off of her?
no, Betty is going to move up into the area, I think.
She's moving into the area. Oh my gosh. Hey, Dave, don't forget that you do have that discard. You have that reward card that gives you an extra bonus to shoot or finesse.
Right.
So a 6-inch move is going to get you into the area. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. And are you going to, so from that spot right there, which is just barely into the area right there, you're going to have to take a peril.
I wonder what it'll be.
Wonder what
I
it will
wonder.
be. I wonder if it'll be a 3.
3 was
Oh
shoot,
my-
finesse, or cunning.
3.
I'm gonna
with
play.
shoot, finesse, or cunning.
I'm gonna play Fortune's Favor
Okay. And you're going to replace that with what?
with Bad Feeling. 1 with Might, Finesse, or Cunning.
Okay, she needs to roll. So, Fortune's Favor is came from Lavender, the feisty secretary of D.A. Denton, paid off at the start of the scenario, and he chose Fortune's Favor. So, once per turn, he can replace a challenge that is drawn with 1 from his hand. So, he's replacing that challenge with. She needs to roll 1 success with finesse, I guess, is what you're going to roll.
Yep.
4 die 8. Do you want to discard another card to gain an extra dice, or do you think 4 dice is enough?
No, 4 dice is enough. Hopefully.
You
Well,
think?
you never know with you.
All right,
never know
all
if
right.
you
He
roll
thinks
the
it's
dice.
enough. Well, read them and
Yay,
weep,
it
sir.
was.
Read them and okay. Yeah. So what? You got it. All right. Dang it. All right. So now she's in the circle of death. What is she going to do now? If she shot, oh, it looks like Red Queen might be the target, huh?
Ooh.
That's really, really close. Yeah, Red Queen's definitely the closest. All right, well, you got a 7-inch target to Red Queen's caboose, but I don't know if you want to, if you want to do. Are you going to do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at her.
Okay. All right.
Anything to add?
Before we get to adding anything, let's handle this correctly. Red Queen's disarming is going to kick into
Oh.
play, and Miss Betty Bixler is going to have to roll a finesse check. She'll need to roll 1 success. She has 4 die 8 in finesse. Do you want to discard a card to get a bonus?
No.
Okay. Okay. You think
No.
you get 1 success? I don't think so. Read.
Oh,
Okay.
yep, got it.
All right, you got it. All right. So that means that she's not forced to dodge, and she could choose to shoot or dodge. Which is she going to do?
Oh, me?
No, no, Dave.
Oh.
Dave, are you going to shoot or are you going to dodge?
No, I'm gonna shoot.
Okay. So now we're going to ask Red Queen, are you going to shoot or back, or are you going to dodge?
Dodge.
Okay. She is dodging with 4 die 10.
Mhm.
No
I'll,
way you're getting past that, sir. There is no
I'll just-
way you're getting past 4 die 10. What camera am I on?
I'll discard stunned and add a die.
Okay. Discarding stunned, and he's using that with his scenario reward card that he drew earlier. So that's going to get him a dice. She would normally roll 3 dice, and that will add a 4th dice. Are you going to use the ray projector?
Yes.
Draw that card.
1.
Well, you got an extra 1. All right. So 5d8 versus 4d10. And I think we're down to the roll now, boys and girls. We are down to the roll. Nice big juicy apple on that tree right there. Got a 7, a 7, and a 4. 7, a 7, and a 4. Can Red Queen dodge it? Here we go.
Not 2 of them.
She cannot dodge the 7s at all. She did not get a dice of a 7 or higher. She could stop the 4, and that means Red Queen is staring down the barrel of a 2 dice health check. 2 dice health check. I'm looking at cards. I'm looking at cards. Okay. 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 All right. Here we go. 2 dice health check. Red Queen. Passes it, boys and
Woo!
girls. Red
I was holding
Queen
my breath on that one.
is not injured. Dave, are you gonna play a stumble?
Absolutely.
All right, so he plays his stumble. I don't see a misfortune over there. So it all comes down to direction and distance. So we're gonna draw for distance, which is X, and it
2.
is 2 inches. That could be enough to knock her out of the circle. And here is for the direction. I think she's still going to be inside it. I don't think
Oh,
she's
that's
going to
tough.
get knocked out.
I'll take her off.
Let's see. I want to move this stuff out of the way so I get the best. That's the angle. It is going to take her out. It
Yep.
sure is. That's the back of her base. The back of her base is going to be right here. And that's going to take her out of the circle. All right. That was really, really close. That was insanely close. So
That means I'd have no one in there.
that's correct. You'll have no one in there at the start of the next turn. So as long as Dave has somebody in there, which I think
He's
isn't
got
going to
2,
change at
yeah.
this point. Yep. And that's going to end the scenario there, boys and girls.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. That was super, super, super cool. What a brawl in the street. Got Red Queen, stumbled out of there on the turn that they really needed to make that happen. I was thinking to myself, the only way that Red Queen could get somebody back in the circle would be if Dave attacked her again. So, like if Kato rushed Red Queen, she could use her
Her breakaway.
breakaway and jump back into the circle. If Dave shot at her from Red Queen from Dottie, Red Queen could jump back into the circle. So, I guess we should finish out the rest of the turn. Dave, just ignore what I said. What would you like to do with Kato? Kato has to activate. What's Kato going to do?
Well, Kato's going to go back to the back down to
Fire
the
hydrant?
Fire hydrant.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's Dottie
he's,
going to do?
She's going to continue her shopping.
Shopping in
Shopping for the devil's lettuce.
Shopping for
Right.
her jazz cigarettes.
That's right.
Mhm.
That is the scenario. So in this scenario, it really tough. Now, the last time we played this, it was a 4-hour game. This time, it was well under that 2-hour mark there, right? Hour and
It
a
was
half.
right at 2 since we started playing at like 10, 15.
Yeah. So about 2 hours. The keeping someone in there, that's the tricky part, and that turn 5 is a sneaker. That turn 5, and it's not like we didn't talk about it. Nate was prepared for it. That's why she put Red Queen in there, but she didn't quite have enough movement to get further in there. And that really left her exposed, right on the edge there. And Dave luckily had a stumble in his hand, was able to get some hits on her, and was enough to knock her out of there. So really, really close. Lots of fun. So Dave, the scenario ends there. The the winner, which is Mr. Lowe, gets the remaining rewards, all of the remaining rewards that were not claimed, including the victory reward. He gets everything that went unclaimed. So he'll collect plus 7. So he'll go up plus 7 influence, plus 7 influence, plus 7 reputation. And then he will get a new territory.
I'm going to go ahead and go so I can go to mom's.
All right, sweetheart.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
Betsy.
Okay. The winner also gets a new territory as normal. I don't remember what rank you're out currently. I think you were around 8 influence currently.
You know what? I'm not sure. I don't remember. I was enough to go to the next level.
I'll find it. Okay. Pretty sure you were around 8.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'll have it here in a second.
I think you're right. I didn't earn any last turn or last.
Yep. You were at 8, so that'll take you up to 15 total. So you went from 8, which was a guardian, and that moved you up to being a champion of the city now. So you're going to gain a special location in addition to the normal location that you're going to gain. So, and you were at 8. So you actually jumped through the guardian area because you weren't a guardian yet. So you're actually going to gain 3 locations, plus 3 locations. You get 1 for winning the scenario. So here's your D12 for that. This is for winning the scenario. 11 is another hotel. I think you already had a hotel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're going to get another location for at guardian level. Another 11, so you have like a hotel chain, plus
Right.
another hotel. And then you get a special location, which is an 8. Oh my gosh, I was afraid it was going to be another brothel. Instead, it's a casino.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so 2 hotels and a casino were your 3 things there. You need to pick a secret base now. So one of your territories needs to become a secret base.
Okay.
I guess I'll let you think about that unless you can name one that you want to do. What the secret base does, if you send your leader to your secret base, it automatically gives the reward. You don't have to roll for it.
Okay.
Casino
Let's
looks pretty.
let's just make the casino
Okay,
the
the
secret
casino.
base.
He moves into the secret base of his casino. Well, isn't that? I think Denton's on the take. I think a dirty cop. Okay, let's see.
That's where I messed up this morning. The hotel is my secret base.
Now the newsstand. You made the newsstand your secret base.
No, I was trying to decide between the two, and I had decided on the hotel.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that because I had it written down as the newsstand. But if you want it to be the hotel, I have no problem with changing that.
Yeah.
So so it is the hotel is your secret base. Yeah, you're correct. So you would have automatically got an extra level 2 guy.
But that's okay.
Red Queen is hotel is your secret base. Okay, I'll fix that. Let's see. Yeah, because I don't think you've actually used the newsstand in the last couple of games anyway. But it automatically gives you that +1 influence, but you were jumping ahead so fast anyway that it didn't really need it. The extra bonus off of that. So Dave, one thing that we need to do is roll for all of those plot points and find out if any of them included a mysterious envelope. So if a 12 is rolled on any of them, then a plot point is a and one of them is. So you did find that's the first mysterious envelope to be found in this scenario. So you did get a mysterious envelope. Where's your card out? There it is. What mysterious envelopes do is they can help you in the final scenario. So it also opened up 2 new scenarios for you, Dave. So basically all of the scenarios that you can pick are now available. So the investigation scenario is now available and the Queen's Gambit is available. And you're well connected so you can re-roll on your a failed associate, which I bet that's something else we forgot. I'm so sorry, Nay. You're well connected because you failed on both of your associate rolls. I'm so sorry. I should have remembered that. So I think all of the leagues now have crossed into that 15 mark. Maybe Anastasia's now the lowest. Nay, you got really nothing out of this one.
Nada.
I'm so sorry. You got the goose egg today, and your next scenario, what is today?
Next week.
You get 2 in a row. Next week you are playing Chris Girardi. So I should actually roll to see what that scenario is, because regardless of what let's just roll it and see what we get. A 6. That is not going to be Queen's Gambit. It is Social Affair or Crime Wave. So those are the 2 scenarios that you have to pick from. So next week.
Social
social
What were
affair,
the two?
social affair, and crime wave. So social affairs is interesting. I'm not telling you that you should take it. I'm just gonna. It's a different sort of scenario because it is completely non-combat. It is all about schmoozing and talking to other characters and things like that. So it is a completely non-combat scenario. Social affair cannot have any fighting in it at all. You can do dirty tricks on the opponent though. So you could still politic a little bit and kind of make the other side look bad, but you can't actually brawl or shoot during a social affair. So you can either pick social affair or crime wave. Crime wave is a very standard grab the plot points sort of thing. I think you've actually played it before, so
Hmm. Yep.
so you don't have to decide right now. If you could, though, think about it and let me know
Okay.
fairly quickly so I can get the roster updated.
Okay.
And then when David Lowe,
Yep.
you don't play next. The next time you play will be against David Meisner and you. And he will have the lower influence. So he will get to roll. So we're going to go ahead and get that out of the way. So he'll do the roll. And it is 11. Mr. Lowe, that means you get to pick any scenario that you want to play. Any scenario you want to play, you get to pick. An 11 gets you any scenario. So, are you going to do Queen's Gambit?
Ew. It's possible. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one. I got to see how many. So I got all the rewards, right? All the reward points.
So you
Okay.
got one gear, one backup, one tip, and one experience. And
Okay.
yes, you got one of each and one contact. You know you're going to pick it because you
Probably.
have to,
Right.
because what are the chances you're going to get another chance to pick it?
Right. Right. Yeah.
So you
You're right.
almost have to, right? Because if you don't, right, it's like you may not be 100% prepared to take on
Right.
the Spectre, but if
Yeah.
you wait too long,
Right.
somebody else gets a hold of him and takes him out,
Plus, we're
and
doing it online, so it. Yeah, you're right. We're probably gonna. Yeah, I'll do it. That way we can
yeah.
we
Yeah.
can see what happens.
So Dave Meisner will get to play the Spectre again, and he's got
Oh,
some experience playing the Spectre. So he's
my arch nemesis,
yes.
Mr. Meisner.
Yep. Lots of fun today. This was a cool scenario. This was the street fight. This was the gang war, and it's kind of about, in some ways, kind of showing the neighborhoods and the people of the city that you're capable, you're strong enough, you're tough enough to, stand up against the other gangs. Holding the street like he did, that basically ends the scenario. Denton and Betty can claim, we're in control of the street, you know, for what it's worth. So the neighborhood kind of sides with them and helps run off the hooligans. So that's kind of how that story plays out. Lots of fun, lots of crazy rolls in this one. A big thank you. If you're still watching, make sure you get subscribe to our little channel. Give us a like, whatever that sort of stuff is. Once this is finished, once this campaign starts or ends, which it could be end in a couple weeks, we don't know. we're going to start going back to one-off games. So if you'd like, we have Phil that's already signed up to play a game. We have somebody else who's already signed up to play a game. So if you want to get involved in this and play with us online, we'd love to have you. Be sure and send us an email or a message on Facebook. We'll try and get you signed up for an upcoming game. And that's it. Nay and Dave, hang out with me for just a little bit, and I'm going to end the stream. Bye, everybody. Thank you for playing with us today. Thank you so much for being here with us. We really appreciate you all. That was crazy.